Hey y'all, it's Brianna Line, yay! And I'm back to show you guys a new recipe. Honestly, y'all, this one I'm so excited to share with you guys because I personally love butter. When my mom used to make these butter cookies when I was younger, I used to just eat the butter. It was amazing. And now I'm making my own butter from scratch. So that's the recipe we're going to be making today. My vegan butter. I love this recipe. It is totally foolproof of all the delicious ingredients that you are going to want inside of your butter. And it's simple. It's less than 20 ingredients. So it's not a lot of stuff that you're putting together. And the only thing you're going to need is a blender. That's it. And some time because you're going to have to soak your cashews. And also, if you are nut free, you can always omit the cashews for oats or sunflower seeds. So let's get into this recipe because I am excited to share it with you guys. And I know you guys are going to want to recreate it. So let's get into it. Also, my cookbook is coming out. The Vegan Dessert Cookbook by OLV Living is coming out next month. And it will have this recipe inside plus more desserts that you'll be able to recreate and make it your own in your own house. That's the best part. You can go ahead and create these recipes all yourself. They're so simple and they're easy for any new baker or any level that you're at. For this recipe, we're going to be using avocado oil, coconut oil, and oat milk. So it's all wholesome ingredients, and I actually made my oat milk also. And that recipe will be inside of my cookbook too. I will be showing you guys how to make milks and butters from scratch because it's so simple and you know what's inside of your ingredients, inside of your products that you have in your home. So why not make it from scratch? If you have a blender and a nut bag or a mesh bag, you can make it. I'm telling you, it's so easy. So let's go ahead and get into the ingredients. So this is the coconut oil that I'm going to be using. Okay, and then we have our oat milk. We have our avocado oil. Let's just go ahead and get everything started. We have our avocado oil, which we really need. We're going to be using some nutritional yeast. You guys are going to go along with me as I pick everything up. I love everything in glass. You guys can't tell. I love things in glass. Glass just keeps your stuff so much better because it's just better. If I have plastic, it's because I had to. So we need apple cider vinegar. We're going to need some turmeric for color. And also, turmeric is so good for you guys.
Let's get into the ingredients. Honestly, my microphone just stopped working, so we're just gonna do a nice, beautiful voiceover. That was turmeric that I just picked up, and then this is coconut oil. We got some avocado oil, and then we're gonna pick up our nutritional yeast. Okay, that gives it the buttery flavor, and then we're using some apple cider vinegar, which gives it that zing, that tangy taste. And then this is some pink salt. I just grind up the rocks inside of my container and it just minces down so great. And this is my homemade oat milk. And then those are my soaked cashews. Only thing you're going to need is a blender and you will be able to make vegan butter at home. So I soaked my cashews overnight. I usually put hot boiling water over the top of the cashews, let them all submerge inside, and then I soak it overnight. And then you just want to drain all the water out and pour it inside of your blender. And we're just going to go ahead and pour all of our ingredients inside of our blender. We're going to do a half cup of our coconut oil. Go ahead and pour that in there. Yes, and make sure it is melted down, y'all. Also, we're gonna need a 1/4 cup of avocado oil. Of course, the avocado oil is already melted down, so it works out perfectly. So you're just gonna go ahead and make sure you get all that oil because it really matters. So now we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of our oat milk. I like oat milk because it just makes my butter really creamy, and that's really what I'm looking for. I think oat milk is a great milk alternative because it is so rich and creamy and thick. Okay, and then this is our apple cider vinegar. We're gonna put a teaspoon of that inside. This is a 1/4 teaspoon that I'm using. That's why you see me putting multiple spoons in, but ultimately you're just gonna do 1 teaspoon, and then you're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of your pink salt. If you do not want your butter to be salty, you do not have to add salt. You can make it a saltless butter. So always know that you can always take out, swap out any ingredients that you don't want in there. Now, once you have added all of your ingredients inside of your blender, you want to put it on your highest speed. Let this blend for about 45 seconds, and then as it is blending, you want to add in your turmeric, and you're just going to add 1/4 teaspoon. It depends on the color that you want. If you want it to be more yellow, you can add more. If you want it to be less yellow, then you can add less turmeric. That is my delicious recipe. I usually blend it up for 2 minutes so it can be extra creamy. I'll get all those grains and stuff out of it, and it just comes out so amazing. This butter is really addicting. I love it so much. I cook everything with it. I use it for my baked goods. I use it for my pastas, for my rice, everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Get inside of plant world if you want this recipe. It's my 100% vegan community, and we share recipes, we go live. It's just a ball of fun to be around like-minded vegan people where you can bounce ideas off of and you can learn new recipes. So definitely get into plant world, and my vegan dessert cookbook is coming out this month, so definitely go ahead and get that. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.